State of New California notice to all Californians. Grievance 32. We are in Vista, California at the Superior Courthouse. It is August 28th, 2018. New California is a new state in development exercising its constitutional right to form from the state of California. The process to form New California is authorized and codified in Articles 4, Sections 3 and 4 of the United States Constitution. Article 4, Section 3, United States Constitution states, new states may be admitted by the Congress into this union, but no new state shall be formed or erected within the jurisdiction of any other state, nor any state be formed by the junction of two or more states or parts of states without the consent of the legislatures of the states concerned as well as of the Congress. Statement of intent. The citizens of New California have decided to remedy the abuse of power by the government of California by exercising their right to form a new state provided in United States Constitution, Article 4, Sections 3 and 4. We are determined to live under a state government in the United States of America and under the Constitution of the United States. New California Declaration of Independence, January 15, 2018 states, whenever any form of government becomes destructive, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it and to institute new government. When a long train of abuses and acts to seize and hold the people's power without legal authority and pursuing invariably the same object that clearly demonstrates a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security. So it is the history of the past and present governor and government of California who have a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having in direct object the establishment of a tyranny over the counties of New California and the state of California. Whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to seek a constitutional remedy to the abuse of powers. Preamble of the New California State Constitution states, we, the representatives of the undersigned counties within the state of California, do acknowledge and humbly invoke the favor of Almighty God for continued civil and religious liberty to ourselves and our posterity, seek a Republican form of government, protection against foreign invasion and domestic violence guaranteed by Article 4, Section 4 of the United States Constitution, and all privileges and immunities of the citizens in the several states guaranteed by Article 4, Section 2 of the United States Constitution, ordain and establish New California as a fully vested state of the Union of States in the United States of America. First Amendment of the United States Constitution states, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or of the right of people to peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Therefore, the counties of New California bring forward 40 grievances against the government of California to be announced in public on Tuesday at 11 a.m. each week for 40 weeks. State of New California Grievance number 32. Statement of facts. The people of California are suffering from a tyrannical communist state government which fails to provide a Republican form of governance, enables and supports across its southern border the invasion of the United States of America by illegal foreign nationals, and protects vicious criminals who commit outrageous acts of violence upon the citizens of America, all caused by a government of and for a monoparty system led by a tyrannical dictator. Declaration of Grievance. United States Constitution, Article 4, Section 4 states in part, the United States shall guarantee to every state in this union a Republican form of government and shall protect each of them against invasion and on application of the legislature or of the executive when the legislature cannot be convened against domestic violence. Failure of the government of California to provide a Republican form of government, protect against invasion and domestic violence. The communist California governor, the communist model party system, local communist officials, non-governmental and non-profit organizations have engaged in a systematic program to weaponize all aspects of the environment and society to establish a tyranny over the United States citizens living in California by utilizing the tools of known scientific and social processes. Instead of promoting the general welfare of the natural-born citizens of the state, the communist monoparty government intentionally seeks to balkanize and splinter the population into numerous identity groups as a means of facilitating their control of the United States citizens living in California. The rogue government of California has been using the anti-Kulik strategy, just as Stalin did in the former Soviet Union, to persecute a class of people that is not sympathetic to their totalitarian plan. In the same way, the rogue communist government of California has inspired to deprive the agriculture, timber, and mining sectors of this state in favor of diverting resources to areas known to have urban values that are consistent with the corruption of the monoparty controlling the government of the state. This usurpation and abuse of power has resulted in the impoverishment of entire communities in California's most rural areas. This abuse is no longer tolerable. The communist government of California and the monoparty apparatus have imposed purity laws depriving those considered United States citizens of the same rights, privileges, and opportunities that illegal foreign nationals deem to be of minority status enjoy. To ensure ethnic cleansing of the United States citizens living in the state of California, known as California Cleansing, affirmative action plans, hundreds of restrictive laws, regulations, and taxes are signed into law ostensibly to fight racism are being utilized. The rogue government routinely engages in racism against groups not favored by the monoparty that occupies the legislative, executive, and judicial branches of this state, utilizing the objectification process of dehumanizing American citizens has resulted in profound negative societal changes and contributed to societal decay in less overt ways, which has harmed groups of people and trampled their civil and human rights. Utilizing Marxist, Leninist, and Maoist revolutionary tactics, the communist California governor, mono-party system, and local government officials support and celebrate these tactics as a means to introduce and subvert all aspects of California government and civil society in an attempt to destroy the state of California and break down the sovereignty of the Union of the United States of America. Acts of secession. Therefore, the California Communist government, in conjunction with the Communist State Executive, instituted wherever the current Communist governor has usurped power, has created a reign of terror on United States citizens living in California with the intent to secede from the United States of America and thus destroy the very union of states which gives us our liberty and freedom. Abdication of authority. Betrayal by the sitting communist governor of California, the monoparty legislature, and the local elected officials is evidence of the abdication of their responsibilities of authority and sovereignty over the state and citizens of the United States living in California. This concludes these proceedings. NewCaliforniaState.com is the website. The phone number is 1-877-828-2753.